Like another little episode on my journey. Being from Chicago, I was asked to serve on the Chicago bid for the Olympics in 2016, and I had this dream in my mind of staying with USA Basketball through 12, which is London next year, and of course I am. I'm chairman of USA Basketball. But I would have extended it to Chicago, because that would have been full circle if Chicago had been awarded the Olympics. And my dream was, this is supposed to be funny, that you go back, you win a third gold medal, and then you walk off into the sunset into Lake Michigan, except Lake Michigan's on the other side. You can't just look at it. Into the sunrise. So that was an interesting little thing. I go to Copenhagen with Mayor Daley. Now, those of you who know the city of Chicago, I mean, there's been all kinds of books written about politics in Chicago, the ward system and how things get done. The one thing about Chicago, things do get done. And the Daleys have been, in control like forever in that city. Of course, that's going to end because Daley's not running again. He's there 20-some years. But so he led the delegation. And, Obama and his wife, the president and his wife were there, and Oprah Winfrey, and all kinds of celebrities. I had David Robinson join us because he's a great statesman and a great spokesperson, and so on and so forth. And so we felt pretty good about our chances. Tokyo, Madrid, and Rio were the competition. Now, the only one I thought made sense, and it was a long shot, was Rio, because they never had an Olympics in South America. But a lot of inherent issues with Rio: security, transportation, infrastructure, a whole bunch of things. And so we give our presentation. We go back to the hotel as we were advised. We watched everything on big screens and watched the other three presentations. And I would tell you, based on, and I wasn't being biased, Chicago was #1 in my book. So now we're all scheduled to go back to the, call it the conference area at another building on the other side of town in Copenhagen. And we're on the bus, and before we even got to the building, they announced who had won, before Chicago even got back, because one of the guys had a BlackBerry and says, "We're out." Just like that. Bus stops, turn around, and we were all stunned. And Daley was beside himself. It was, I had never seen, the things I saw happen there just kind of blew me away. On the international stage, the things that were happening politically, and how people looked at the United States, and all the stuff that was going on, it was really an interesting experience for me. We all had responsibilities to deliver votes. I took Italy as one of my countries to deliver votes. I got my votes, I know that. I'm not sure about some of the other people who said they had their votes from other countries. So that was kind of an interesting thing for me. And then I'll fast forward a little bit to current times.